Hello, we're sponsorship. My name's Emily.
I'm Aniela.
And as the sponsorship committee, we act as a bridge between DMUM and our sponsors. We're a new committee this year, which is super exciting. And we have co-chairs. So me and Aniela are co-chairs, and my role is to deal with more of the monetary sponsorships. And then Aniela can tell you what her role is.
Yeah, and so my role is to deal with more of the in-kind sponsors, so sponsors that are donating food or any object of some sort that isn't monetary. And then also just to kind of touch on why we decided to, or why DMUM decided to start this new committee, it was just to help to make sure that we're facilitating a more cohesive face of DMUM for our sponsors, especially as our in-kind and monetary sponsors start to overlap.
And so the purpose of the sponsorship committee is to maintain and strengthen relationships with our current monetary and our current in-kind sponsors. We also want to build mutually beneficial partnerships with our companies, the Ann Arbor community, and the Ann Arbor small businesses. And then we also want to ensure that all of our partners and sponsors are appreciated and they receive appropriate contract-based fulfillment.
And so then some of the ways that we've tried to fulfill our mission and like past projects that we've been able to accomplish fall semester and then the beginning of this winter semester is we have a new sponsorship guide that kind of outlines how we appreciate our sponsors and kind of showcases why partnering with DMUM is a good opportunity for these companies. And then also two of our core, shout out to Abby and Alexis, developed a sponsorship newsletter. And so the aim of this is just to really highlight the benefits that our sponsors offer DMUM and how they are such a huge part of DMUM and just create a better cause connection between like our sponsors and DMUM so they can see kind of like what DMUM does and why they should donate to DMUM and be DMUM sponsors. And then we've been also trying to develop our grant initiative. So learn more about grants and learn about different grants that are out there. And so we were able to receive money from the Eagles for Children grant this year, which was very exciting. And then another initiative we had was our silent auction. And so this was in the fall, and it was a way for us to kind of reach out to different donors and ask them for items. And then through the silent auction, auction off those items and raise money for DMUM. And then our last initiative has just been being there to support other associate teams initiatives by providing different incentives that they can use in their initiative to encourage dancer involvement and participation.
So for our future project, we have quite a few. We're super excited because we are a new committee and there's really a lot of direction that we can go with sponsorship. So we want to continue expanding our nonprofit reach within Ann Arbor and especially within Southeastern Michigan. We also want to continue developing our grant initiative. Aniela touched on that a little bit before, but we did get that grant from Eagles for Children this year, and that was really exciting. And we want to continue developing that initiative, perhaps creating a grant writing one-on-one presentation for the future years so that grant writing is something that everyone in the sponsorship committee is aware of. We also want to continue growing and sustaining our long-term partnerships with our current sponsors, especially with our presenting sponsor of the 2020-2021 year, Kroger. They were our presenting sponsor last year, and we're excited to see where our partnership with them goes in the future.
Yeah, so overall, we are just really excited to see how this committee grows and impacts DMUM in the future. And so far, this year has been really great. So we're excited to see how it goes next year.